Hello Outlaws, hello campers, it's Jack, as usual, once again, and welcome back to the channel. We're still here at Pacifico Lake, Higgins Bay, Camp Nancy. It's like almost 10:30 in the morning, man. I'll tell you, went to bed early, got up late, and it was awesome. Very restful. It's like 61 degrees right now, and it's raining, but it's a light rain. And don't really get a lot of opportunity to wander around places in the rain, check out the lake. So let's go down there and see what it's like. Of course, the old Seahawk 2, still inflated. Nice wet schmog, nice wet moor knife, some water in there. Life jacket. Yeah, you know, I just left it out last night. I think it started raining a little bit after midnight, and I got up, had to go to the bathroom. You know, the awesome bathroom facility. I guess that's, you know, I didn't really explain. That's the community bathroom. Everybody kind of uses it, and seeing as how there's no facilities in Camp Nancy, it's great that it's right next door. This coffee cup is really hot. So, taking a walk down here to the lake. I think we'll go over to Desolation Dock. So, Butterfly Island. I know I also didn't mention yesterday, after I came back from wherever my last boating trip was, some lady, I don't remember her name, I'm really sorry, but she made this like great, some kind of like dessert pie thing, huge pan. It was delicious. I ate some. I was talking to some guy. I also do not remember his name. I don't remember anyone's name, so I apologize if any of those people are watching this. You know, just say hi down in the comments. You know, leave a comment saying hi. Remind me what your name is. But yeah, man, thanks for that pie. It was great. But I was talking to some guy, and he's like, "Oh, did you go to the Forbidden Island?" And apparently, calling that the Forbidden Island. I don't know. And he's like, "Yeah, there are cameras everywhere. You gotta look out." And I was like, "Oh yeah, could have." It's like, "Oh, you have a camera? I too have a camera." Oh, but anyway, coming back down Desolation Dock here. You can see probably it's raining. I haven't really had this camera out in the rain too much. You know, I don't remember which one I had when it was raining. Oh, up at Indian Lake or Louis Lake or whatever you want to call it. Some fog out there coming up off the lake, kind of settling over the mountains. You guys already know there's mountains in the background. Boat's getting wet. Obviously no one's down here at the beach. Hello Outlaws, hello campers, it's Jack, as usual, once again, and welcome back to the channel. We're still here at Pacifico Lake, Higgins Bay, Camp Nancy. It's like almost 10:30 in the morning, man. I'll tell you, went to bed early, got up late, and it was awesome. Very restful. It's like 61 degrees right now, and it's raining, but it's a light rain. And don't really get a lot of opportunity to wander around places in the rain, check out the lake. So let's go down there and see what it's like. Of course, the old Seahawk 2, still inflated. Nice wet schmog, nice wet moor knife, some water in there. Life jacket. Yeah, you know, I just left it out last night. I think it started raining a little bit after midnight, and I got up, had to go to the bathroom. You know, the awesome bathroom facility. I guess that's, you know, I didn't really explain. That's the community bathroom. Everybody kind of uses it, and seeing as how there's no facilities in Camp Nancy, it's great that it's right next door. This coffee cup is really hot. So, taking a walk down here to the lake. I think we'll go over to Desolation Dock. So, Butterfly Island. I know I also didn't mention yesterday after I came back from wherever my last boating trip was. Some lady, I don't remember her name, I'm really sorry, but she made this like great, some kind of like dessert pie thing, huge pan. It was delicious. I ate some. I was talking to some guy. I also do not remember his name. I don't remember anyone's name, so I apologize if any of those people are watching this. You know, just say hi down in the comments. You know, leave a comment saying hi. Remind me what your name is. But yeah, man, thanks for that pie. It was great. But I was talking to some guy, and he's like, "Oh, did you go to the Forbidden Island?" And apparently, calling that the Forbidden Island. I don't know. And he's like, "Yeah, there are cameras everywhere. You gotta look out." And I was like, "Oh yeah, could have." It's like, "Oh, you have a camera? I too have a camera." Oh, but anyway, coming back down Desolation Dock here. You can see probably it's raining. I haven't really had this camera out in the rain too much, you know. I don't remember which one I had when it was raining. Oh, up at Indian Lake or Louis Lake or whatever you want to call it. Some fog out there coming up off the lake, kind of settling over the mountains. You guys already know there's mountains in the background. Boat's getting wet. Obviously, no one's down here at the beach. Oh, see ya, guys. Wet wood. I mean, it's not wet. It's just, it's a little damp. You know, even though it was covered, I'm guessing just residual, you know, moisture, whatever. I don't know. You guys know I don't know what I'm talking about. But there's some flames in there. Used just some newspaper and part of one of those fire starting discs, you know, Northern Limits, Bushcraft and Survival, the Inferno discs. There'll be a link down in the description to Northern Limits, so make sure you guys check them out. And yeah, it's man, it's almost 11 o'clock. But I figured I had to at least try and get some kind of fire going, you know, because I'm camping. Of course, I left my coffee over here, but it's okay. For anybody who's counting, this is going to be cup number 3, and probably the last one. Then, you know, I mean, I have other things to drink. I'm sure you guys already knew that, though. Yeah, I don't know about this fire. That's the thing, man. You gotta, you know, fire is all preparation. And I didn't really prepare. I mean, it's not a, you know, torrential downpour, you know, as you guys can see. Nothing's really changed over the last hour, except fog is kind of going up a little bit more. And the lake surface clearing off. I'm gonna tend to this. I gotta try and get something going here. You know, I put a whole 2 or 3 minutes of effort into it, and I don't want to feel like I wasted those 2 or 3 minutes. No, it is raining. I'm glad it's this really light rain. I'm kind of enjoying it. Hopefully I won't get sick. It's, you know, supposed to get up to maybe like 70 today. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. I haven't checked the weather to see, you know, if this rain's supposed to stop or continue. I mean, the last time I did, it was much earlier this morning. Looked like it's just gonna rain all day. But, you know, my girlfriend said she's got nothing she needs to do at home. I've got nothing I need to do at home. You know, except for edit more videos. Yeah, this fire's actually going pretty good right now. I mean, good enough for me. See, it's not as feeble as it could be. I'm just kind of drying off those pieces on the side there a little bit, just so it'll burn a little better. You know, it was weird, like yesterday, I think you guys saw like the smoke and everything, and then of course, you know, Kristen's dad shows up and he just mess around with wood and blaze roaring and smoke's gone. I think it's that wood that we brought up. It just was, I mean, it wasn't green, just probably a little damp and stuff. I mean, at least I covered it up. I mean, that's probably, you know, the only responsible thing I've done in an Outlaw Camper video ever. You know, I know there's some really dry stuff underneath that pile, but I really don't want to, you know, start taking advantage of other people's dry wood. I mean, it's, you know, Bob and Nancy's, but it's not mine. I mean, none of this is mine. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna get this thing a little bit more established, and you know what, I might actually just take a walk around here. We'll see, you know. Got the whole day, man. It's a holiday. It's the last holiday until, man, I don't even know what, Thanksgiving probably. I don't even want to be thinking about November right now. Is it still September? It's still civilian summer, or actually today is the end of civilian summer, but it's still, you know, summer in the real world, you know, according to a calendar for, oh man, another like 15 days. So that's pretty awesome. We're gonna take advantage of what we got left. Yeah, guys, found some better pieces of wood. Got that going. I'm just gonna swing over to the facilities here. Whew, a little warm by that fire. Seems like the rain's dying down. I don't really know, but you know, wouldn't be an Outlaw Camper video without a tour of the facilities. This is nice. Whew. Oh yeah, I want to do this. Somewhat interesting order in here. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you guys anything you don't want to see. But yeah, you know, just make sure you flush the toilet, you know, the usual rules. Looks like a good place to stick an Outlaw Camper sticker, but I don't know about that. You know, replenish the toilet paper and stuff. I mean, the fact that this is here is just amazing. And you know, you don't want to blow it for everybody. Just realized there's a light in here. Yeah, maybe I'm not awake yet, but all right, let's get out of here. It's enough of a bathroom tour. And man, you come out of the bathroom and you got this view. It's awesome. I'll tell you, the vacant occupied sign there on the door, I'm pretty sure the whole first day I was here, every time I went to the bathroom, I never switched it back. Probably people walking up like, oh, somebody's in there. Oh, somebody's still in there. No. Hello, Kristen.
Hello.
Sitting by the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at this, man. It's a blaze of roaring. I did a good job. Yeah, that's almost like a fire you made.
Oh. Come on now.
Yeah, it's not that good. Whew. Yeah, rain's kind of dying off a little bit. So yeah, guys, it's about 11:30 now. Fire is well established. Still spitting rain, 62 degrees. I was gonna head down to the beach over here and have a much deserved beverage. I don't really know. I think those are cabins I used to rent out. I just saw this little bridge here, man. I'm like, how have I not walked over this? This thing is cool. Yeah, man. Up in the rock. Hey, picnic table over there. It's kind of out of the rain. I could sit on this rock. Just thinking about sitting on that. Maybe taking a little walk around, but you know, we'll see how obnoxious I really want to be. And yeah, man, this looks like a good spot. Bench is a little damp, but nothing to bitch about. Here's the other thing, we're woefully low on cigarettes. I know I say that a lot. Got like 8. I think the girlfriend's got 2 in there. So I think that's pretty much gonna, you know, dictate how long we're hanging out and whether or not we go into speculator or not. Because really on the way back home, there's not much, not really any places to stop, you know, get anything. I think until we're all the way to Hinckley. Yeah, it's all right though. I could just smoke less. That's probably what I should do. But I am going to smoke this cigarette because You know, I'm gonna have one more beer here, or at least one. Just doing a Land Shark. I do have some of those fancier beers that we got from Charlie John's. I just, you know, didn't really get into them. I still got two of those Perfect Days too. Bring them home with me because I can't really find them around, you know, the bowels of the suburbs of central New York. But anyway, guys, here we go. First of the day, fellas. To everybody who's been sticking with me, all the outlaws and campers, man. Cold beer. That's good. Yeah. Shit goes down hard in the morning. You know, I'm just kind of looking at Sunnyvale up here. And I believe, yeah, it's Pleasant Manor. I think that's the name of it. It's always going to be Sunnyvale to me. But, yeah, I'm just looking at it up here and everything. Even, you know, the lone chair on the beach and the kids, you know, the kids' toys and stuff. It's, it doesn't have that refugee camp, you know, quality that I think I was expecting a little bit more. It's kind of more like Deadwood, you know. It's just the community and, you know, the community sense. Even though it's, you know, pretty dead, man. I don't know, man. Maybe that's what Deadwood was like early in the morning. Who knows? I'll have to go back and watch that again. That's definitely one of my favorite shows ever. Could be my favorite TV show ever. Well, we got a guy coming down here to the beach. Probably see what the hell I'm doing. I don't know how long I want to linger. Now, yeah, don't spook the natives, guys. I've said that before. Nah, he's just picking up. I think it's a Labor Day thing, man. Everybody's kind of getting his flamingos. But yeah, I think everybody's that's still here, they're just kind of cleaning up, packing up. And I got a feeling there's a lot of people that this is it for them. They don't come back up here. I think I heard it was like 14th or 15th or something, like middle of October. They shut the water off. I'm not sure what's up with the power. But, you know, there's people that still come up here, you know, like there's these people they were mentioning yesterday, they used to come up like all winter long. I don't know about getting down that road in the winter, but, you know, and I probably won't be here in the winter. And the other places put the hot tent. You know, I'm thinking probably take a little walk around after this cigarette, though. We'll go down here to the beach. Just kind of walk around it. You know, this might be the only time where I say the sky is dull and hypothetical, that it is actually dull and hypothetical. Yeah, see, man, that's the treacherous road down in here. Would not want to be doing that in the winter. Ice and stuff, and be sliding right through this cabin or into what's left of the lake. I'll never find you. This is a border between, I'm pretty sure, because this is a beach for a different community, and then there's like another one over there. I think I pointed all that out. One of these places, my aunt, grandmother's relative, cousin, somebody, some weird ass shirt tail relation of ours, they had a place like over there somewhere, I forgot where, and I was probably, I was a little kid coming up here, and I remember them taking me out in a boat, going all over the lake. You know, they were like, they weren't tubing, you know, where you tow the tube behind the boat. They had like a knee board, I think they called it. It's kind of like a boogie board or something, and you knelt on it, held onto the rope like a water skier, and they dragged you all over the lake. I remember I was terrified, but somehow they convinced me to do it. I would not let go of that rope for nothing, man. I didn't fall off. I think they were impressed, but that's when I think they were like, man, this is our chance to embarrass them and get rid of them, and that didn't work. But yeah, man, I don't know. My ass is wet. I'm sitting on that table. I might just take a little walk around, come off the back way, get back over to the fire. I hear people calling me. Yeah, pretty sweet place, guys. Pretty sweet. Said bridge, man. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know how I never noticed it before. Yeah, this rain is not going to stop. I don't know. I feel like my fire's probably gone out. Cool little bridge over this ditch here. I like it. I'm going to walk up this way. I don't really want to go up there. There's not much up there. It's the road. Just get back into, the Deadwood section of Sunnyvale. Yeah, there's my boat, man. Everything's wet. One good thing is all the wood we brought up here we don't have, so I don't, we got the whole back of the car to just throw stuff in. I think I'm not sure exactly where it was. I think it might have been up around this. I don't, there's people here. I'm not going to be traipsing through all their stuff, but I think Nancy had a place like up there. That was like her first place, and then switched to this one, to the new and improved Camp Nancy. I don't really remember a lot of the one that was up there, except I'm really digging on this one better. And you guys can see these are just, like old campers. Like that thing must have been sweet, back in the day when it was a camper. They're just old campers with, like a room or something built onto them. I really don't know how far this goes back. There's the dumpster. That's probably where my buddy Garbajo was hanging out all night. Every night he was here. I remember that place up on the hill there was for sale for a while. I remember looking into it or something, and but I think that was like a construction nightmare at some point when whoever bought it was doing whatever they did to it. I don't know. I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. I'm no expert. I have a road down to the lake over here. I think this is all still part of Sunnydale. Sunnyvale? I don't even know. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, man, the rain's really picking up. Looks a little more occupied down there, so I'm not gonna keep going. I'm just gonna head back to the old camp. Excuse me, and the fire. But just, so you guys got a little more to see. We got recycling cans. We're gonna have to get rid of our garbage. We'll bring it back with us, but why? You know what? Let's walk down here, guys. Why not? You already know where we're at. I'll tell you, this was a great Labor Day weekend. I mean, I had a lot of fun. We should have just, in retrospect, stayed here pretty much the whole time. Just came right up here, stayed, brought food and everything, not bothered going into town. Speculator's good place, man. It's one of my favorites, but in small doses. Everything's a lot better in small doses. You want to pace yourself, not get overloaded. Yeah, it's pretty sweet over here. The reeds, maybe, ain't gonna, holy Chicago, man, look at this thing. Hey buddy, I'm not sure what this is. Some type of a crane-like bird. I hope it's coming out. Oh, he's sensed me. Yeah. You want beer? Want beer, buddy? Cigarette? I'll give you a cigarette. Look at that, man. God, I hope this is coming out. That stance he's taking, that just means he's getting ready to attack. Man, I'm not a threat. Look at that, man. Woodland creature, or wetland creature. There on the reeds. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm no ornithologist. I'm no James Bond. I think very few people will actually get that. Birds of the West Indies. Look at that thing, man. That is cool as fuck. He's just walking around out there in the water. Dude, I'm not a threat. It's okay. See if I stop. He doesn't stop. Wonder what he's doing. Probably fishing. Yep. Look at that. Man, I hope that came out. Don't worry, buddy. Yeah, he's like, nah, man. These fish are mine. That's pretty cool. It's like a stork or something. I don't know. If anybody knows what that is, leave it down in the comments. You know, it's some type of wetland Adirondack fowl. Probably good eating. I'm just kidding. I'm not eat that thing. That'd probably be the last thing I'd try and eat if I was up here in a survival situation. Who's ever really in a survival situation? I mean, other than, you know, the people that just have to get up in the morning and go to work every day. Whatever, man. That's cool. That is really cool. He's going right up to the beach. Sweet. That bird, man. Alright. I think I've annoyed the local wildlife enough. I can still see heat coming off my fire up there and some smoke, but I'm gonna go back up there and I think I'm gonna try one of those fancy beers. Check in with the girlfriend and see if, I don't know. All right, buddy, I'll see you later. And back to Camp Nancy. Pretty much, guys, it's about 1:15. We're still rocking at like 60 degrees. It's still pissing rain. We've made the call. We're not gonna go even bother to go into town. We got most things pretty much packed up and almost ready to go. There's still a little fire going on here. I've also decided I'm going to be leaving the boat here because I feel like the next time I actually use the boat, it'll be here. So at least there's hope and motivation for that. I mean, we all know what hope is. It's a denial of reality, but this is Outlaw Camp where you have to suspend your belief in reality. So somehow all that word magic will work out for us. Like I said, man, I'm just gonna sit by this fire. I'm gonna make sure that's deflated, figure out how to get the boat into the little shed here over on the side of Camp Nancy. And then, yeah, man, we're probably just gonna be heading back to the bowels of the suburbs of central New York. You know, like I said, man, speculator and all that stuff. It's fun, man, but in small doses. Nothing's changed out here, in case you guys are wondering. But finally, I'm gonna dig into a Paradox Pilsner. It's probably my last one before we head out. We got like 5-6 cigarettes left, so we'll see how that works out for us. I gotta flip the boat over, gotta do stuff, but one more, guys, before we you know, head back to civilization, or what passes for civilization in New York State. Yeah, guys, bright skies over there. What are you gonna do? Paradox Pilsner. You guys know I'm a fan of this. Be the last one here at camp. Oh man. Hey, that freaking crane, man. You know, I was filming before, he just went over to Butterfly Island. So that's pretty cool. Just as delicious as I remember. So, alright guys, that's it for this one. We're heading back towards civilization. Saying goodbye to Camp Nancy. Got the fire going out. Thanks for, you know, coming up here with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Everybody has watched. Thank you so much. It's still pouring rain. You know, what are you gonna do? But we got the car all packed up. We pretty much got everything out of Camp Nancy we need to get out of. I don't even think I'm gonna finish this beer. Go get off my lawn. But all right, guys, that's it for this one. Anything happens on the way home, you'll see it, but don't count on it. Once again, thanks for joining me, everybody. Yeah, man, That's it. Hopefully there'll be another Adirondack camping misadventure coming up. If there isn't, we got a lot under our belts. There's a lot to be proud of. So, alright guys, that's it, man. I will see all of you in the next ridiculous Outlaw Camper misadventure. Thanks again. Everything is bleak. It's the middle of the day. Don't want to go home, but you can't stay. The rain comes down berserk. My video at work. My video at work. You guys knew I couldn't throw a little, you know, freestyle riff or whatever, changing up some Gord Downey Tragically Hip lyrics.